y'all, it's Taylor from Tattoo Teacher Plans. Welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, welcome. I'm so glad you're here. Today we're doing my monthly highlights for July, and this is the first time in my Sadie Stickers planner, and I'm excited because this format, I'm pretty sure, is going to be good for like the standard kits, so I won't have to modify as much as I used to. And I'm using a Sadie Stickers kit this week, or this month, so I'm assuming that it's going to fit perfectly. So I have the July 2021 kit here, and I was really drawn to, of course, the leopard. I love leopard still, and I just thought this was really fun and different from some of the kits I've been using lately. So we've got some covers here, some full boxes, some more full boxes, some boxes, a little bit of decorative things there, and then lots of pieces to layer the numbers. And also we've got this sheet with the days of the week and some holidays and things, and then the sidebar sticker. So I think I have everything I need for this spread. I'm excited to lay this down because I think it's just going to go really smoothly. So let's get started. I'm going to start by laying down these, I don't know what to call it, the big strips at the top, and I laid them down right on top of the line at the very top, and then I just lined up the sidebar. All of this fit really well, and then I moved to right underneath the July sticker, and I wanted to put in these boxes. I was kind of surprised that they didn't fit better. I don't know if you're supposed to put them in the middle of the box, but as you can see, there's like a little sliver at the bottom and on the sides that is like blank. It doesn't quite fill the whole box. So maybe next time I will experiment with putting them in the center or something. I don't know. And then I laid down the days of the week stickers, and then I found the numbers and I started putting those in. And once I got to 3, I decided to go ahead and open up and lay down some of these full boxes, which I haven't really used in a while because the planner I was using previously didn't really work with those. So these I could very easily lay in the middle of the boxes, but I noticed there was still some white space showing on the page. They just like, I don't know, it was very strange to me because I thought they were going to fit perfectly, and they were like a little bit too tall and a little bit too short width-wise, but it's not enough to like really be noticeable. I'm just laying down the rest of the numbers at this point, and I really love the style of the numbers. I think they're really cute with the little bow on them, and I like the size of them. They fit really well in the kit. They leave a lot of space in the boxes, which I really like. And I just laid, when I got to the full boxes, I just laid them in the same spot in the top right corner, just so everything's uniform and it looks nice. Then I'm going to move on to the holiday stickers. So I just pulled the 4th of July sticker, laid that down, and then we're going straight into the highlights of each day. Most of the time I'll have 1 highlight, sometimes 2, and then if I really have nothing at all to add, I'll just use some deco or something, or some washi. So on the 1st, I wanted to mark in that I was back to doing some strength workouts with modifications. I am working on building up my strength again, but I am working with some limitations with my elbow and my hands. So I'm just trying to work with what I got and focusing on that instead of what I can't do. And then on the 2nd, I wanted to mark that I was watching Cold Case on HBO Max. This was a show that was on in the 2000s, and I never watched it like the first time around, but when it showed up on HBO Max, it looked like something that I would be interested in, and I really enjoyed that show. I watched the whole thing throughout June and July. And then on the 3rd, I got some new polishes, and I ordered from Dazzle Dry. I like them. I don't know if I love them yet, but I'm still trying to figure out how the whole system works, but I'm getting better at it, and I really like the sheer polishes that I got. On the 3rd, also, I made a new rule for myself, which was no phone after 8:30 p.m. And I pretty much stuck to that. And I'm basically making it one of my routines, which is kind of nice. It's been really good to like help with my sleep. And then on the 4th, I went to a party at my friend Holly's house. So I put that in with a Coffee Monsters Co. little emoji watching the fireworks. And then on the 5th, I wanted to mark in that I did an agility workout. And I used a munchkin from Once More with Love for that. I was pretty surprised that I finished the whole thing, so kind of impressed with myself. And then on the 6th, I bought some new clothes for school, so I'm using a lot of Fox and Pip in this spread, or trying to. I just thought that would look cute. And so I found this one that is shopping and threw that in there. I didn't actually go physically shopping. I ordered a bunch of stuff online, but I thought that was a cute sticker to mark that with. We can't wear jeans anymore, so I made a little note here that, like, RIP jeans. I'm so sad. I love wearing jeans to work. And you can make them look, like, cute and business cash, but our principals didn't go for that. I did talk them into letting us wear jeans on Tuesdays and Fridays if we wear, like, a school shirt or a college shirt or whatever. So, I mean, that's something. And then on the 7th, I decluttered my office. I just did, like, a big clean out. And just, I got rid of more than I thought. A lot of it was just like dried out things, like markers and stuff, or like sticky notes that aren't sticky anymore. Just stuff that I had not gone through in a while, and so it was nice to kind of get a fresh start. I also started listening to Persuasion by Jane Austen. I've since finished it. It's just, it might be my favorite Jane Austen novel, but I also love Sense and Sensibility, which I'm almost done with. Again, it's just really great stories. And then on the 8th, I had to deal with some insurance, and it's not fun. Dealing with health insurance stuff is just not fun. But I was on the phone for like more than 2 hours, and I did make some progress, but I've been having to make follow-ups. I also made a doctor's appointment on this day just to get some information and figure out what's going on with my body and do some blood work and stuff. And on the 9th, so I got the 10th and the 9th mixed up, and I did not correct them because it just didn't seem like that big of a deal. But on the 9th, I actually went and got boba and set up my teacher lesson planner, but I accidentally put it on the 10th. I don't know what was going on with that. And then on the 10th, I actually went to the community market, but I just put it on the 9th. It doesn't matter. It's fine. So I just pulled the little cart from that. The planner, the teacher planner, is from Blue Scooter Press, that little sticker. And then my little boba sticker is from Mr. and Mrs. Mint, which I have a code for her shop if you want to check that out. Okay. Then on to the 11th. So I was watching season 2 of Nancy Drew. I haven't quite finished it yet. I kind of forget about it, but I need to finish that. It's on HBO Max as well, and I went to bed early. On the 12th, I had a really bad headache. Here's what I've realized over the summer, just through experimentation, that there's certain foods that make me feel not good in various ways, but I continue to eat them and expect different results. So, still haven't learned this lesson, but maybe someday. I just need to learn moderation, and I don't. But again, maybe someday I will learn this lesson. On the 23rd, I put in a sticker for the dentist, and I have a cracked tooth. So every time that I go, I expect them to be like, hey, it's time for your crown. But it's been like 15 years now, and I haven't needed a crown yet. So hopefully I can keep the streak alive for a little bit longer. And then on the 14th, I kind of just switched out this washi for the thinner version just because it fit a little bit better. I do love these washis. They are really pretty. They're from Simply Gilded. So on the 14th, this was my first work day back at school, working on instructional coaching stuff. And so I just used a little sticker from the layering sheet to mark in that. On the 15th, I was kind of prepping to leave town, and so I was wrapping some presents for my sister and my nephew. So I just used some more of those layering pieces. And then I pulled a little Once More with Love munchkin with the presents. Took me a while to find it because there was like 2 stickers left on the sheet. And I need to quit doing that. I need to just put those behind the full sheets so that I can find things a little bit easier. But yeah, I found the one I wanted. And then I also had a terrible mosquito attack this day. I had welts on my legs. It was crazy. I was taking Benadryl. I was doing topical Benadryl stuff. It was like intense and nothing helped. So I just had to ride it out. It's kind of sucked. And then on the 16th, I drove down to Abilene, which is where I kind of grew up for part of my life and graduated high school and all that. And I visited my old high school really fast. She kind of drove by. And then I had dinner with my grandparents at one of my favorite restaurants in Abilene, Casa Herrera. It is delish, and my grandparents have known that family forever. So it was very good. And then on that Saturday, I debated on putting it in here, but like it happened. But my grandmother picked a fight with me at the country club. And I just decided not to back down from her questions and her insinuations. And so we ended up getting into it. It didn't get out of control or anything. It just was. It just happened. And then the rest of my family came finally. Thankfully, they came. And there was a little bit of a simmer down. And we went to one of my favorite places in Abilene, which is the Grace. It's a museum that used to be an old hotel. And so we got to see some modern art, and my nephew got to play in the children's area, and we just had a good time, just kind of walking around, checking stuff out. And like I said, it's one of my favorite places. I just used a little Fox and Pip girl for that. And then on the 18th, this was when we, during this weekend, we celebrated my sister and nephew's birthdays. And then we also went to the park and saw the prairie dogs at the park on this day. And we went bike shopping for my nephew. He got his first bike with training wheels and a little helmet. Super cute. And then on the 19th, I wanted to mark that basically I bawled my eyes out saying goodbye to my nephew because he makes me cry every single time because he's just so cute. And he gets sad when I leave, and it makes me very emotional. And I don't want to cry, I just do. So we always have like a tearful goodbye, and it sucks. But I just love him so much, and saying goodbye is hard sometimes. So on the 20th, I was back home. And I prepped my meals for the week. I was kind of getting back into my routines, and I also was back to work, completing my work days before all the teachers get back in a couple weeks. And on the 22nd, I just was having like a bad body image day, and so I pulled this sticker that I haven't even used yet. I love this one from Once More with Love. It says, "Currently working on myself, be back soon." And so I have a note there that I was trying not to be mad at my body. And then on the 23rd, I had a massage, which actually, it kind of like boosted my self-esteem in some way. I don't know. I just felt really good physically after that, and it was just a good experience. So lifted my spirits. I also lifting my spirits, the new season of Ted Lasso. Love that show. It's so good. It's on Apple TV. It's basically the only reason why I have Apple TV. It's such a cute show. I just love it. And it just gives you all the good feels. And then on that Saturday, I filmed a favorites video, finally. I hadn't done one until the fall of 2020. So it was good to be back. I need to do more videos like that. And then on the 25th, I had a good call with my mom. And then I also was watching Fear Street on Netflix. That show, it's like a 3-parter. It took me like 2 weeks to finish the whole thing because it scared me. It was a little scary. I don't like scary stuff, but I was intrigued by this and the nostalgia and all that. So I finished it. It was cute. Not cute. It was kind of a fun, like, thriller. And then on the 26th, I wanted to note that I got my classroom all set up, and I just pulled this Fox and Pip teacher girl. I also slept really badly this night. I remember it because the next day was hard. So I just made a little note at the bottom there. And then on the 27th, I had a really good productive work day. I got to talk to like all of the administrators, and I just felt like recharged and ready to go for the school year. It just felt really good. And then on the 28th, I got my first shipment of my Care of vitamins. If you haven't already noticed, very health conscious, and I was excited to try Care of, and so far so good. And then I was listening to Sense and Sensibility after I finished Persuasion. I am very nearly done with it. It's such a good story. Love it. And then on the 29th, I finished season 2 of Never Have I Ever on Netflix. I don't know why I'm marking so many TV shows in here, but I do like watching TV. And that's one of my favorite shows. I think it's so cute. And I wrote so cute. And then on the 30th, I had lunch with my best friend, and we went to this really, really delicious restaurant. They had like Creole food and also like West Texan food. It was just so yummy, and I really want to go back. I had like loaded mac and cheese with like all kinds of really yummy barbecue. It was so good. And then she had fish tacos, which also looked delicious. And on the 31st, I was watching Outer Banks and finished it the next day. And then just to finish off the spread, I just pulled in some of my little flourishes from Sadie stickers, just some little hearts and little bows to add to some of the little spots, just to give them a little something extra. I also, after I finished filming, added a little strip of washi to the number 1 box just to fill in that white space there. But that pretty much finished the spread, and I love the little heart on the pizza. Here is the finished spread, and it is absolutely beautiful and so shiny. I love this. It's so just kind of different for me, and I kind of like that. I hope that you enjoyed this memory plan with me of July. If you did, give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you're not already subscribed. And I'll see you next time. Bye!